Clark playing great basketball right now.
And the real challenge is to maintain that if you're one of those teams, to continue to play at a high level, to continue to trust and put in the work to perform.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with MP, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Green, coming off a Suns make, driving inside.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best off the dribble.
Durant, pass to MP, from deep. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Şengün. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Picked by Smith. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Martin misses.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Paul, and it's Phoenix with another.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their...
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
When you try to check Green in pick-and-roll action, you've got to stop him first.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's MP. And the Suns getting another bucket right there. And the endorsement deals keep coming in for MP. Latest news is he'll be the face of Mobile One for their next marketing push.
And that's a smart move by Mobile One. They can see that MP's stock is starting to take off, and they got in early.
And here's Smith. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. From deep three-point range. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Outside, Green. And it's good for 2. Green's got 6 points.
Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but finishes like this from Green, I think, demonstrate how tough he is.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, igniter.
Here's MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given. But he's also a remarkable athlete. And his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will.
Drills it from deep. He's got 12.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Timeout and a new group getting ready for the Suns. Landale's checked in for Ayton. Warren comes in for Durant. Okogie's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. From 7 feet away, tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Suns have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Pass to Warren. Here's MP. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. Well, you figured the advertising offers would come rolling in for MP. He'll be the new face of Kia in their NBA campaign.
And I'll tell you what, not a bad face to have in the world of endorsements. MP is getting better each day, and sponsors are taking notice.
Porter nails the baby hook.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Back to MP. Fades. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
And here's Porter outside. And so it's Phoenix on your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Jalen Green is out there with Washington. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's Garuba in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Thanks. Well, MP and the substitution up the floor. He scored 20 points, and the defense never found a way to force him out of his rhythm. And he stuffed the stat sheet, doing a little of everything. Can he do it again? We'll see. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Smith passes to Kaminsky. Back to Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
MP outside. Pass to Durant. Back to MP. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Payne against Washington. Outside, Green. No good on the 3. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. MP, the pass to Durant. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. They grab their own miss. Here's Ayton. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And it's Washington missing. Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Kaminsky finds Washington. Off with the layup. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. MP against Green. Here's MP. Softly drops in the floater. MP's got 22.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Rockets shooting 52% from the floor so far. Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. MP is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And there's the foul. It's on the... That's his first foul. Team foul. Here's Porter. Martin a screen. Porter gets the bucket.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Can't we trust you? You have to protect it!
Booker finds MP. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Smith. Porter with it. And here's Şengün. Back to Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's gotten his third basket of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Oh, he muscles it in.
Hey, pick up left.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Martin, the pass to Green. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Kenyon Martin is out there with Jalen Green. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Martin against MP. Pass to Baisley. 6 on the shot clock. Ross for 3. Rebounded by Green.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
The Suns have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. MP against Green. Now MP. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Shamet. It doesn't go for him, and Houston will come the other way. Fires for 3. And it's Green missing. Well, the Suns shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Ross passes to MP.
2 minutes.
Fader on the way. Pass to Baisley for 3. Drains the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Şengün, the screen. Smith passes to Şengün. Now Martin fires the 3. The rebound by Ross.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
For the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
A nice shot by MP.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
MP no good. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Green. Martin outside. It's not going to go for him.
MP, I can't thank you enough. Everyone is talking about this shirt. Other players are hitting me up for custom designs.
Really? Well, don't forget about me when you become famous.
I could never.
You sure?
No.
Nah, it's really, really cool to see you thriving. And to see my t-shirts all over the city, that's super cool.
Thank you. Thank you, man. A little narcissistic, but I get it.
Hey, I'm not perfect.
I mean, the good news is we're sold out for weeks. We're back ordered. Everyone in town wants one for the playoffs. All we have to do is get a few supply chain issues ironed out, and we are so good to go.
Let's go.
I'm
Audrey,
so excited, man.
You did a heck of a job, seriously.
Thank you.
And I only helped out. It was all you and your design, so thank you.
Thank you, but you had something to do with it.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Professor Shield. Hey, you enjoy the game?
It was very impressive. And not just the game. Audrey, how are you?
I'm good, Professor, thanks to MP.
Oh, no, listen, it was a mutually beneficial collaboration. It wasn't just all me.
To be honest, I love what you two are doing together. In fact, Audrey, would you be interested in being a guest judge at the upcoming Student Spring Fashion Show? I mean, it's always great to have a former winner at the judges' table.
Nice.
What an honor, Professor. Who are the other judges?
Well, Shep, and I know you have a history, but I hope that won't dissuade you from attending. And MP, if you're interested.
Oh, he's interested.
Very interested.
For sure,
Yes,
interested.
yes.
Wonderful then. Now, if you excuse me, I am in desperate need of a commode.
I'll show you the way.
Great.
This is huge. To be a guest judge on Callaway's court, I mean, that's instant credibility. It airs all over the country.
Listen, this is exactly what we were hoping for.
I know.
So when is this happening?
3 games from now.
Okay.
Hey, don't let Shep clown you on national television.
Really? I got this.
You got this.
Expected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. Now something sneakerheads will be interested to hear. MP has inked his first shoe deal. Always an exciting moment for a young player.
And the company to ink that deal with MP, Adidas. I'm sure they have big plans in store for MP now that he's on their team.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Booker, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, or just great ball movement.
Westbrook dishes to George. Morris with a screen on Booker. And it's George missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Paul passes to Durant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Down low, stolen by Durant. To the paint. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by MP.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
A nice shot by George.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
And Booker kicks to KD. Paul looking over the floor. Passes it to MP. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
The shot by Powell, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A nice shot by MP.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Suns leading by 12. In the corner, it's MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Batum comes in for Morris. Gordon's checked in for Norman Powell. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. TJ Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. Okogie's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Now MP. Paul George missing from long range. Now the pass to Warren. The dish to MP. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Outside Warren. Suns keep it alive. And the basket by Okogie.
Well, Josh Okogie is nothing if not opportunistic. You love creating the second chance opportunity there.
And Lamb kicks to George. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Knocks it loose. Pass to Batum. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Batum against Warren. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 16.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly active.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Norman Powell, and it's George in for Eric Gordon. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. MP is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Warren, and it's Landale in at center. Outside Westbrook, it's George on the wing.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Got a piece of it. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Floats it up for MP, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston lit up the floor. He scored 28 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Paul. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lamb, good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Paul passes to Warren to the inside. MP. 44 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Westbrook. Lamb passes to Westbrook. To the middle. And finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer it home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Takes the 13-footer, drained for 2 points. Paul's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Out to Lamb from outside the arc. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
And MP throws it down.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another. Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Paul George, and it's Powell in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Plumlee sets the pick for Powell. Outside, George. Takes the 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Powell. And the Clippers miss again.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
George dishes to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Don't you love the awareness that Paul George brings to the table on a night-by-night basis? How about that pass?
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
The shot's good from Westbrook. Pass to Okogie. Goes up from the top of the key. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Okogie's got 8 points. And at the end of the third quarter, and with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got MP Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Baisley in at the 4 slot. Pass to Gordon. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Clock up 2 there.
Man, the defense could not slow down. Baisley's momentum pushes right past the contact. That's impressive.
Batum, a screen on MP. The shot by Powell, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Shamet. It's tipped.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Plumlee. And it's Gordon missing. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. There's the pass to Landale. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Pass to Shamet. Clock is at 3. Here's MP. The shot that time, not on target. The Clippers go the other way with it. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And stolen by MP. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Up top, Batum. Back to Powell. Can they get it? And it's Bazley with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Back to Shamet. Floats it up for MP. Landale pass to MP. Shamet with it. A 3-ball. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bazley.
2 minutes.
MP against Powell.
2 minutes.
MP passes to Bazley. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3-pointer.
MP's got his 4th assist in this one. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns' head athletic trainer. He told me that it's a sprained knee, and while he is in extreme pain right now, he appears to have escaped without suffering any tears. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Back to Payne. Floats it up for MP.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Landry Shamet. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Westbrook kicks to George. Batum, a screen on Warren. George, no good. MP with the bounce pass. Back to Warren. Passes it to Bazley. MP, that's for 2. Off the mark.
Oh, there he is, my superstar. How you feeling, MP?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
How you feeling? Good?
I'm great. I'm great. Big day for both of us, yeah?
Yeah, going national, man.
Yes,
It's
sir.
exciting.
Walk with me. Come on. You got the script, right?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No. No questions.
All right. Now just remember, all I need from you is be cool. No, I mean, impossibly cool.
Yeah.
Right? Any colder, you'd freeze to death.
Yeah, I got you. I know what you mean.
We're an aspirational brand, right? So I need the folks at home to know they too can be as cool as you, if only they had a percolate in their hand, yeah?
Loud and clear, Uncle Bobby.
Fantastic. Now, this is your mark. You stand there, right there on the tee.
That's right here?
Yep. We're facing out this way, okay?
Which way?
Right here. Camera's over here. All right, set it up, people. Quiet on the set, please. As many takes as you need, right?
Okay.
Ice cold. Cool. Ready? Yeah. And action.
Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. You know, I've been drinking percolate for as long as I can remember. And I don't drink it because it's cool. I don't drink it because they plant a tree for every espresso that I buy. And I don't drink it because they pay me, which they do. A lot. I drink it because it's good. Darn good. Now, couldn't you go for a darn good cup of coffee as well? Percolate. I'll see you there.
Okay, so last time we were discussing your second season, which began with a cringeworthy pregame speech.
Come on, Anna, don't do me like that.
Sorry.
Come on. No, I'm all right. You know, it's part of the journey. You know, you gotta walk before you can run. You gotta crawl before you can ball.
So that was a crawl.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a crawl and a face plant. I mean, but I learned from it, and I also grew from it. You know, over the course of that year, I really figured out how to address the team and also how to do it my way.
You keep going back to that idea of your way or as myself, and I'm wondering if you could help me understand, what do you mean by that? Like, what kind of a leader are you?
A still evolving leader.
Okay. Well, then what kind of a leader were you back then, as you started to find your way, let's say?
Yeah. Well, like I mentioned before, nobody expected much from us that season. But we pushed our way into the tournament, and it was my job to convince the team that we can make a run.
And how'd you do that?
That is a good question. Okay, so we went up against the number 4 seed in the first round.
Underdogs.
Oh, completely. But again, no one expected us to win, and we were the number 13 seed at that. But we kept it close all game, and every time it looked like they were gonna take off, we made a run and we fought our way back in it.
You showed resiliency.
That's right. Come on, you know me. But that's then when I hit the shot.
The shot?
You don't know about the shot, Anna?
No.
It's probably one of the most famous moments in sports history.
Sorry, no.
You should really see your face right now. First off, I'm messing with you. It is not called the shot, but it was a pretty big shot, a tough one at that, might I add. And that shot sent us into overtime.
Okay, so that's a big deal, right? Like, the euphoria must have been intense at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. But there's still a game that has to be won. And in that moment, you have to rally up the troops. And that is when a leader steps in.
All right, y'all, bring it in. Hey, come on. What you got for us, Captain?
Hey, yo. People been down us all year. Yeah. I mean, coming into this game, nobody believed in us. Nobody wanted to give us a chance. Nobody gave any hope for us. Nobody felt bad for us.
No.
They didn't care about us.
I mean, look at those guys over there. A bunch of blue chip recruits. You see that, right? You feel me, right? Looking like All-Americans, All-Stars, top 5 over there. And they play to win. But us, what we play for? What we play for? Each other. Each and every one of us, each other. So when I'm taking a charge, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm setting a pick, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm fighting for a loose ball, you. That's what I'm doing it for. Because when you combine all that effort, all that passion, all that grit, that makes a great team, which is us. Not a whole bunch of great players. So let's get this win. Together, as one. Like we always have. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.
Time expires and we're going to overtime. And what great competition we are seeing tonight. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we will now see how these next few minutes of basketball pan out.
You know, in the first half, this was a back-and-forth game, but MP had to pull his team together and come back from a double-digit deficit in the second half.
And you wonder how much energy they had to spend just to stay alive.
Pass to Miller, from beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Now the Spartans take it the other way. They led the game at one point by 20. And here's MP for 3, and the Spartans another 3.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now here's Starks. Lambert defending. And stolen by Lambert. Pass to MP. That one falls coming off Hayward's feet.
There you can see an example of Hayward's film study paying dividends. His obsession to watch film leads to him being a step ahead of the defense.
Syracuse calls timeout.
Substitution for the Army.
Here's Miller. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. West. And nothing is falling right now for them.
Absolutely great game here in the first round. Not many had this 13th seed led by MP on the verge of an upset. Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside Miller. To the inside. Dennis. And the slam dunk by Dennis. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. And for MP and his team, they were on the verge of not even making the tournament.
They were clearly the epitome and definition of a bubble team. I mean, but as you can see, they were a team nobody wanted to face in the first round.
Outside Miller. There's the triple. And it's Mills with the rebound. Tries to save it. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and we're in double bonus, so they'll go to the line for 2 shots. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And before this overtime period, we saw MP pump his team up in the huddle.
And you can see the team respond to him. It would be a great upset if they can pull this off.
Timeout called, the Spartans. MP with it. Pass to Harvey, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Miller. Here's Wolf. 3-pointer. And again, it's the orange missing. MP outside. There's the three. It's good from long range.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Pass to Dennis. Releases. And again, it's the orange missing.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And so the Michigan State Spartans have won and will move on.
Well, what a game.
Syracuse Orange, 72.
That team outperformed expectations for another 3 rounds before reality caught up to us. Mm-hmm.
Wow, I mean, what a finish.
I know.
The buzzer beater, the OT.
So crazy.
I need to watch this game.
Mm-hmm.
For research.
For research, you sure? You sure just for research? I mean, it was just like Junior said, my freshman year. I gotta figure out who I was. I gotta figure out what the team needed, and somehow, some way, bring those 2 things together.
That does not sound easy.
And no, it was not easy at all, but that process was so satisfying, man. I mean, I had to find the best version of myself, and somehow, some way, use that to bring out the best version of the team.
Literally, leadership in a nutshell.
Well, in some respects, yeah. I mean, that's not exactly what I thought too, but the next season I definitely found out that it's a lot more than just that.
Like what in particular?
Hold on now. That's the question I gotta answer next time.
Okay, wait. You can't make me wait, really?
Oh, I'm gonna make you wait. But it sounds like you turned into a fan though.
No, it's just professional curiosity.
Okay, well, your professional curiosity is gonna have to chill a bit.
Okay, but not too long. Thanks so much, MP.
Anytime.
Your Perco Latte commercial is amazing.
See, I was trying
They
to
made
tell
you look so
Good thing
cool.
you ain't get that Perco Latte commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Man, MP looked like a clown trying to look all cool over a cup of coffee.
Hey, man, I told you I like clowns.
Yeah, that's still weird.
Perco Latte did not align with our brand positioning anyway. You see what I'm saying, Chef?
Their money aligned with my brand positioning. Not that I need money. Right, of course not.
Don't worry about it, Chef. We got you.
Man, I'm trying to get me a 100-foot yacht, so you better get me.
Wow, that was spicy.
Yeah. You know what you should get? You should buy the 2K cruise ship.
Oh, God, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just coast around the world, hooping all day.
That thing's got like 100 courts. Yeah. I only need 1 or 2. Everything else need to be a cool pool, jacuzzi, water slides, you know?
And I can be the captain.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be the first mate, bro.
First mate, I'm just saying, don't you want to relax? I can just coast around, just drive you around.
Yeah, but that's when I order you to drive. I'm still the captain.
Right, you're still the captain,
Yeah,
right,
no,
everybody?
I've been
You're the captain.
Wait. I'm still the captain, right?
Yes, of course you are.
That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear.
The Shep Ship.
That's all I need to hear. Water slide. I'm excited for that.